have Ganpat also.
Yeah,
with
Ganpat,
Tiger
yeah,
and
with
Kriti.
Tiger, right.
Yeah, which I'm also excited about. It's also a very different look. After Malang release, and as I portrayed Jessie, is when a lot of like great offers was coming my way, which is performance oriented. I've always heard that Aamir is very particular with, you know, whom he would work with, and that person really has to be talented and, you know, live up to his perfectionism. Big Boss के बाद I just made sure कि मैं सिर्फ हिंदी में बात करूँगी रोज. Hi, I'm Elli AvrRam and you are watching my interview here at Bollywood Hungama.
Now you feel you've made it. You did a song with Aamir Khan. You know, that's like a really big deal to, you know, to come to Mumbai from a foreign land and work with these people you've seen on screen.
I'm really, really grateful, honestly. I feel so blessed because I never imagined that, to be honest. Like, it just came as a, it really came as a surprise. And of course, I've really sticked around. I've kept working on myself. I've kept being consistent with my craft and just not giving up. So actually, when the Aamir Khan song happened, Har Fun Mola, it was like, huh? What? And the whole experience, and I think that was the first time, honestly speaking, where I felt ki it was like a validation for me. Where I felt ki, because I've always heard that Aamir is very particular with, you know, whom he would work with, and that person really has to be talented and, you know, live up to his perfectionism and, you know, all of that. So for me, I was like, wow, okay, this is such a compliment. And then the response, how people have loved us together on the screen.
It's a beautiful song.
That was like the most exciting part. Like even my friends back home in Sweden were also like Bollywood, like crazy fans, love Bollywood, like how. Even they were like, oh my God, you and Aamir look so good on screen. So I was like, yay, like that was like cool, you know. And then after that, getting to work with Amitabh Bachchan, sir, like a legend, you know, like isse matlab, Hani, you know. And then with Dhanush, whom I've also been a fan of. Actually, when I saw Raanjhanaa, since that day I was like, I want to work with this actor one day.
And he's a great dancer as well, right?
He's a great dancer. I haven't got to dance with him though. I really hope he is gonna agree to dance with me one day. Yeah, but yeah, I feel very, very blessed. And honestly, I think with these three things, I've really got my validation as an actor, because
you made your place now, you think?
Yeah, I feel so, because I've also really got the performance-oriented roles. I've got to work with, you know, filmmakers who've really pulled out the actress in me. And which has, and the appreciation which I've even received from Aamir, from Dhanush also, you know, it's like, it gives you that confidence. It gives you that thoda wo boost ki, ha, jo main kar raha hu wo sahi hai. You know, like aisa nahi hai ki matlab, how do you say, like, you know, sometimes we have our doubts, right? Sometimes you just need that little bit
You're doing it correct.
Where you feel ki, okay, what I'm doing is correct. So I'm very grateful for that, honestly. I think it was very much needed.
I have to give you credit. You've picked up Hindi like very few people have. You know, people come from outside, they learn Hindi a little bit here and there. आपकी हिंदी बहुत अच्छी है. आपने हिंदी कहाँ सीखी? कब सीखी?
I would actually give the credit to my staff. Yeah, to all of them who've, you know, been working for me, because actually Big Boss के बाद I just made sure कि मैं सिर्फ हिंदी में बात करूँगी रोज. Seriously, मतलब हम इंग्लिश में कभी बात नहीं करते, तो बहुत बार मतलब ऊपर नीचे जाता है, तो ये लोग मुझे हमेशा करेक्ट करते हैं कि मैम ऐसा बोलते हैं, you know. और for example, मतलब even if it's like I'll go to the parlor या मेरे dance rehearsals हो रहे हैं, you know, फिर मतलब उन लोगों के साथ मैं हिंदी में भी बात कर रहा हूँ. And actually it's so funny because बहुत बार मतलब इंडस्ट्री में भी like people would always talk to me in English और मैं जवाब हिंदी में दे रही थी. और फिर they were like, चलो वो हिंदी में बात करे तो हम भी हिंदी में बात करते हैं, you know. So it used to become like that. In fact, I'll never forget actually with Akshay Kumar when I worked with him for the first time. तो उस वक्त भी मैं हिंदी में बात कर रही थी, तो अक्षय was like, मुझे इंग्लिश आता है, ऐसा नहीं है कि मतलब मेरे साथ हिंदी में बात करना है. And I was like, नहीं, मेरा मतलब वो नहीं है, मेरा सिर्फ आदत है हिंदी में बात करना है. So he was like, अच्छा, वाह, वो तो अच्छी बात है, you know. So I was very like, oh. So and I love to talk in Hindi. Seriously, मतलब वो natural आता है, you know, like.
I've been listening to your interviews. Your Hindi is really good. So well done with that. You know, coming to a country like that, learning the local language is quite amazing.
Thank you. In fact, it happens even when I'm in Sweden. Sometimes I talk in Swedish and अचानक से I say something
in Hindi.
Like, you know, अच्छा मतलब नहीं मैं कह रही हूँ and I'm like, what is this? You know, it just comes like this.
Because you're used to it.
Yeah, I'm so used to it.
Right.
Yeah.
Elli, now going forward, is getting work easy, or does it get more challenging as you keep growing? It gets more difficult.
I would say right now I'm really loving the space I'm in. Actually, it started ever since Malang released.
Okay.
After Malang released, and as I portrayed Jessie, is when a lot of like great offers was coming my way, which is performance oriented.
Okay.
You know, isse pehle it was a lot like more just being the glam doll kind of a roles where I was like, yaar, bas यही दिमाग में आ रहा है जब मुझे देख रहा है, you know. So I was really working hard to change that whole perception कि I'm here to be a serious actor. मुझे acting करना है, मतलब मुझे challenge दे दो, like please don't like मैं अपना मुंह गंदा करूंगी, just please give me like performance oriented, मुझे ऐसा मत देखो, she's just pretty and dances well and you know. So it's taken its own sweet while, but by God's grace, you know, Malang came my way, and when I read about the character Jessie, I loved it, and I was like, wow, this is something else, you know, very grungy, very de-glam, and very, very different. And the response I was getting from people was that wow, I would have never thought that Elli would pick up a role like this. So it changed a lot for me. Yeah. And then, of course, I even portrayed Mrs. Sylvia Nanavati in the show The Verdict, where I also got a lot of like great response from people. So since then, a lot of things actually started to change for me. Now, of course, after Goodbye, I've got like even more appreciation and like I'm really grateful to a lot of journalists who have like, you know, khud se been writing about me and praising me, and that really like warms my heart, you know, that they felt I deserved that. So I'm very happy, and even now in South, you know, I've done my debut. So even from there, I'm getting lovely response. I'm so happy also, like when I met Dhanush sir, the producer of Naane Varu Ven. So how he was also saying that he was very happy to see my performance. So that really warmed my heart, you know.
Nice. So going ahead, is there something in the near future your fans should expect? Like, is there anything you can tell us?
Yes, there is. There's one film. So I've not announced it yet. I'm not allowed, but it's a regional film again, and where I've dubbed for myself.
Well done.
Yes.
Wow.
So it's not in Hindi, it's another language. And
you dubbed that.
Yes. And I'm very, very excited about that one. It's again a very different role.
Will it come out this year? Will it come out next year?
It will come out beginning of next year. Yeah. So I'm very excited about that one actually, because it's again like, it was a challenge and where I was like, I'll make sure I'll dub for myself. Like I even told the director, I'm like, it's going to be my voice only, you know, and he was like, yeah, sure, you know, like you work hard and make sure you get the accent correct. And we will use your voice. So, and then of course we have Ganpat also, with Tiger, yeah, which I'm also excited about. It's also a very different look, huh?
A very different look also, right?
Very, very different look. Wow. Like, that is what was very exciting, to be honest, actually, to get into, because it's not every day you get to do such roles and such different
What
looks
is Tiger like? Is it inspiring to be around him with the kind of dance, action and physique and everything that he does?
It's really cool I did see one, so I mean, I'm not having any
Scenes with him,
scenes
right.
as such where his like hardcore action
Right.
is there. But there was one of the days where I did see from the monitor like what he had
Okay.
shot, and it looked so cool.
Yeah,
It
he's
looked
really
so
good.
cool.
Yeah,
I mean, he's great at what he does, right?
Right.
So yeah,
Well
it's
done
fun.
with that. Ellie, you were this 5-year-old kid watching a Bollywood movie, and here we are talking to a film actor in India. So well done with that.
Thank you so
Congratulations. And I
much.
really hope you go a long way. You're also
Thank
such a
you.
fun person to chat with. Thank you so
you.
much.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Hi, I'm Elli AvrRam, and you are watching my interview here at Bollywood Hungama.